you have some people a little bit mad at the way that you carry yourself, at the way that you speak. And you speak this way because you have nothing to lose. People want you to feel like, no, you stand to lose something. I'm trying to tell you what that is. But what they don't get about you is you've already lost everything. This is not your first rodeo. So whatever they're trying to make you feel like you're going to lose, that is simply not the case. You have never been so unafraid. You have never been so unscared, even though you are in unfamiliar and uncharted territory. You've never been so free. Like, if they want to hold this over my head, let them. Because I'm not scared. I'm not shook. I'm not worried. I'm not bothered. You are going to be so stinking rich. It's not even going to be funny. It is. There's going to be all types of accessories, condiments, things for, if I could take out this till, okay, they're just going to give you the drawer. They're just going to give you the keys to the palace, to the kingdom. That is what, if I could hold on to this, that is what you deserve. You are going to be so stinking rich. Isn't this a photo op? That it's not going to be funny. It's not even going to be funny. I hope your haters are watching. Oh, I hope your haters are watching. I hope your negative family's watching. I hope your toxic roommate's watching. I hope they're all watching. Because you are going to be doing so good. It ain't even going to be cute or demure or none of that. None of that. You have some people really upset with you. Like, they think that you need to call a doctor. They think that you maybe have like a condition. Your condition is 0 Fs. Your condition is I don't care. And no one can hold anything over your head at this point in your life. At this junction, tincture, whatever. You guys know what I'm talking about. At this point in your life, you are at a crossroads and you could choose the path of, oh my gosh, I'm so scared, I'm so frightened, or I'm paving my own way. I'm going this way, and I don't care what anybody says. People want to make you feel scared. They want to fearmonger. They want to like get something into your head, and it's not going to work. As the scapegoat your whole life, this has made you a beast. This has made you a spirit animal. Whatever spirit animal you feel you embody, I want you to comment it down below. I'm getting something mythical. Something mythical that breathes fire. So you know I love dragons, but I'm getting like you're a siren, you're a dragon, you're a Mustang, you're a wild horse. You're also a lion. Like you're so many different things. So let me know what spirit animal you think that you're unleashing, because you are quite literally unstoppable right now. And the only thing that you embody is light, love, and success. Light, love, and success is what you embody. It's what you emanate. Even though you've been through so many sticky situations and hard times, you could write that on your forehead, like, I've been through hard times, because people just can't believe or fathom that you've been through the things that you've been through. So as the scapegoat your whole life, you could care less who's mad right now. You're stating your opinion loudly for the first time in a long time. You're not waiting to say something. You're not apologizing for saying it. You're not walking on eggshells for other people. And some of them feel some type of way. And this is what I don't get. You're not the type that complains. You're not the type that's high maintenance. You're not the type that, like, you get your hands dirty. You don't ask anybody to do something that you're not willing to do yourself. So when that's not really reciprocated, it gets under your skin. And then you really dig down and you're like, listen, Linda, listen. I've been really nice by not complaining about said situation. I've done A, B, C, D, E, F, G. And what I need you to do right now is your job. That's what I need you to do. People are looking at you like, listen, Susan, I didn't mean all of that. Or they're going to be kind of like feeling some type of way because they can't take constructive criticism. It's okay for something to be wrong, but you want it corrected. You want to fix it. You defend the things that you know are right. Whatever you know to be true, you're defending that with honor right now and pride. So anyone trying to get upset that you're standing on that, they can be upset. They can have a whole moment. They can have a whole meltdown. I don't see you budging an inch at this time. So there could be a lot of people mad at you because you're using your voice more than ever. But you're looking at it like, I never complain. I never say anything. But if it's wrong, it's wrong. And if it's right, it's right. You empower people around you that have always been scapegoated, that have always felt like the black sheep, that have always felt like the underdog. You give those people a voice. And you empower people to speak where they're terrified. You are going to be so rich. It's not even going to be funny. There's not even going to be LOLs for the LOL. You're showing people, I know what I'm talking about. Please don't test me. I know what I'm talking about. Please don't try me. I bite. I bark. I speak. I sing. I stand. Okay, I like that for an affirmation. I speak. I sing. I stand. I bark. I bite. I do all the things. We barking and biting, standing and singing, and we ain't moving. We ain't moving an inch. This is a gigantic breakthrough for the new life that you're starting. I don't know what came over you overnight, but literally overnight, you stopped giving an F. Yesterday, you gave an F. And you might not even want to admit that to yourself. You gave an F because maybe you stood for something, or you were talking to someone, and then you tried to like takesies backsies just a little bit. And today, you're not going to do that moving forward. It could have been somebody close to you where you tried to communicate and you felt like the communication was going awry. The main thing that you embody right now is opportunities and success and a voice for other people to speak where they feel scared, especially in situations of toxicity, bad relationships. And it doesn't even matter what your work arena is. This is what you encourage in other people. So you are going to walk away from a job. You are going to walk away from a family. You are going to walk away from a friendship, and you are going to be saying a whole bunch of things before you even maneuver out the door. It's almost like you're walking out of 5 doors. Let me go over your pre-pull. It's like, I got to walk through this door, but before I go, I got to walk through this door, but before I go. You're telling every arena, every environment, before I go, this is what I have to say. So you think about that as I walk away. Opportunities await. You are getting ready to start your new life, and you are showing people you can either be on this train or you can fly a kite. You choose. People really wanted to believe that you were naive or too tired to fight the good fight. Well, the roar is back in you. The fight is back in you because you're ready to defend the things that you feel are right. It's almost like God or the divine or the universe knows you will get riled up and feel creatively sparked when you're defending things that you care about. Because you have a vision or you have a purpose and you know what you expect of yourself and you know what God expects of you. So when anybody else has to collaborate or take part in what you're building and they do it wrong, or they fight you on every turn, you're like, stop. Because you're not a nitpicker. You don't nag. You don't put people down. You only give constructive criticism. You've been working on really speaking your truth. And because of this, you're ready to walk away from so many different circumstances that really don't deserve you anymore. You're seeing the writing on the wall for this position. You're seeing the writing on the wall for this toxic relationship, and you're like, I really don't need that effery anymore in my life. You're no longer in love with the idea of this person, this enemy, frenemy, or job, circumstance, or family member. I know you guys will fill in the blank down below in the comments. But you have always been the scapegoat, the underdog, the black sheep, and you're going to stand up and give a voice not only to those that are like you, but showing people that I stand on business and I meant what I said. I gave you the opportunity to reconstruct, revise. You're no longer going to let people put you under a microscope and make you feel some type of way about your knowledge and about how you feel. Your seer abilities, your telepathy, your psychic abilities are wound up right now. You are seeing the future. You are seeing people's thoughts or hearing their thoughts or hearing their future, even their future conversations. Maybe some of you are going to be using this to aid or help people in relationships, because I'm getting that a lot. I'm getting a lot about enemies and relationships that could be possibly toxic. So maybe you're a therapist or a tarot reader, or you do something in the spiritual community, but there was somebody that you were dealing with, maybe even a couple people, and this is like the doors that you're walking through. They were greedy, they were corrupt, they breadcrumbed you, they didn't give you the time of day, and then on top of that, they wanted to speak to you any type of way. You're no longer missing the red flags. You're no longer being naive where they want you to be naive. Maybe sometimes you're naive, or you play it down, or you play dumb, so you don't have to argue back and forth with certain people. But that unalived for you yesterday, and now you're ready to stand up and fight. You were put in some really tough situations in the last year. And over the course of the last 6 months, you have been rectifying a lot in your life. And now you're to the point where you're like, I'm ready for my new life. You will not stand in my way. So somebody thought that they could hold on to you, or that they could keep you from dating other people, getting another job, or winning in life. But everything that you represent, in every direction that you walk, you will gain recognition and success. And the money that you're standing on is more than a jackpot. It is more than a legacy. It's so much more because of the things that you hold sacred and what your purpose is, what your calling is. Yeah, somebody was very rude to you. This person could be an air sign or an earth sign. They don't have to be, but whoever this is, they were emotionally manipulative with you. They used your weaknesses and your vulnerabilities against you. And you really ain't standing for that right now. It doesn't matter if you are even going to look dumb walking away. You're actually not going to look dumb. So don't let anybody make you think that you are. Somebody caused a 3 of Swords situation where they tried to come in and play the good guy, the savior. Oh, I'm here to rescue the damsel in distress. And you're like, You're giving me this, but you're serving this. You're telling me this, but you're serving this. And you're going to be seeing a lot of this play out in the collective, where people have a decision to make. They have a decision to stand on business or do the opposite. And you're really going to be seeing everywhere you go what people are made of by the decisions that they're making. It doesn't matter if it looks foolish, if it's the right thing to do. So you are really going to be able to judge people's character correctly. There's going to be a lot of surprises and a lot of things revealed and unveiled, because you're leading the pack and showing others this is how you stand up. This is how you speak your truth. And it's going to feel good if you do that. Someone thought it would be easy to hold you in an environment or in a relationship that didn't serve you. Somebody thought that they could make you their partner for life while doing the bare minimum. Somebody thought that they could have you working for them while doing the bare minimum. This is giving me Cinderella, but a really bad version of that. Like, oh, I can get them to do this, and they will feel obligated. People are trying to make you feel like you're obligated to be here. You're obligated to do what I say. You're obligated to take my side, and it's a no. It is a negative. It is a negative ghostwriter. So you are coming in, swords blazing, looking all crazy. You don't care. Hair cocked to the side. You don't care. You're literally running out of your house, spaghetti or coffee spilled all over the shirt, hair cocked to the side, and you're like, that is my celebration. That is my feast. That is my parade. That is my family. That is my marriage. That is whatever it is. You are going to ferociously protect what is yours. You are incredibly unpredictable right now because people are so used to like this nice version of you. You're like, yeah, well, you just tried to play the nice person. So riddle me what, that version is gone. You can say hello to my little friend, my shadow, my future self, and my little dog too. I don't have time to waste. You are no longer going to waste your time in unhappy circumstances. You're no longer going to waste your time there. You're like, I don't know what the frick I was doing. It's like you're waking up and not only seeing light at the end of the tunnel, but you're looking at the horizon and seeing like, I have an opportunity there. I have an opportunity there. I can do this or that. You are never, ever going to be empty-handed. This breakthrough was so necessary, and people are going to start recognizing the justice in you, the karma in you, the tower in you, and the fact that you have options. So somebody thought that they trapped you. They could have thought like they baby trapped you in a relationship, trapped you in a marriage, trapped you in something. Like, oh, they need this. But you've been playing it very close to the chest because of how this person reacts to things. Okay? To me, this is like one of the worst cards. Like, ew, this person is psychotic, maybe a sociopath, maybe verbally unkind, physically unkind. So however this person reacts, you've been holding it close to you because they don't need to know. Everything you're about to do is on a need to know basis. I literally can't. So what you're showing people right now is you can have this or you can have this. You can have a sprinkle of this or you can have a sprinkle of that. I'm hearing that song, you can get with this, or you can get with that, or you can get with this. I'm also hearing that song Superficial. It ain't that easy, but it ain't so hard. People think that you're superficial, or somebody's going to try to project this onto you, and you know what you want, you know what you like, and you don't need to apologize for it. You're done doing that. You're done reaching for something and then feeling bad about it. This is like reaching for that promotion and somebody being like, oh my gosh, like I can't even believe you want that for like your family or to go shopping or whatever. It doesn't matter what you want it for. It's really none of their business. You're showing people I am not scared to walk away. You should be scared if I walk away. Because I tell you all the time that when you walk away, the ish hits the fan. It officially hits the fan. You are a version of coverage for these people. When you walk away, you're still going to be fine. When you walk away, you're still going to be glowing, laughing, and moving on. When you walk away, chaos is going to erupt. I don't know why some of the people that have known you the longest still don't get that. You are following a path that is least traveled. On top of that, you're like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe they said this or that, or thought I was going to put up, like people thought you were going to put up with certain things. They thought, oh, they're going to put up or shut up. So now you're on the move. You're on the move. As you're moving out, the tower's coming in, and they should be praying. They should be praying. You've had to defend, honor, protect. Maybe these people bumped their head on how much you'd been protecting them and loving them and doing things for them. And guess what? You're going to take your resources with you. You are not going to leave certain things behind, like your dignity or your pride or your hard work. You're not leaving that stuff behind. And you are looking so good while you do it. Maybe there was a version of yourself that you really wanted back, but guess what? If you connect with this message, I want you to claim it below, because not only are you going to get a version of you from the past back, but you are going to be a smoke show. You are going to get something way better than a version 2.0, way better than skipping a level up. You are going to get a part of you that has been missing for a long time, whether it's been your health or what you want your weight to be, or what you want your hair to look like, or what you want your skin to look like. Whatever you have been trying to get back to, you are getting a way better version of that. And I know you can see that coming because you've been seeing it trickle in for the last couple of days. And as you are making these really hard decisions to walk away from the things that don't serve you, everything's going to be a whole lot nicer. Because if it's been raising your stress levels, if it's been making you freak out about certain things or making you moody, or it's been affecting your sleep, you know what the missing links or missing pieces to your happiness, you know what the key to that is. There are too many opportunities and options in front of you. There are way too many choices in front of you for you to be able to do what you want to do. Nothing has to hold you back. Nothing has to be a ball and chain. Nothing has to be you shackled to a situation forever. You all know by now that you grow at a rapid rate. You're always evolving. So whatever you've been holding on to, it's only going to expedite your age. It's only going to expedite the way that you feel in a stressful situation or environment. You're finally having the strength and courage to stand on, I don't need this in my life. I don't care how you react. I don't care if you're mad. I have to do what's best for me, best for my household, best for my family, best for my physical health, best for my offspring. And you are allowed to ferociously protect that. So that's why you guys are coming in looking all kinds of crazy, hair cocked to the side, because you are allowed to protect these things, but you get to do it in a different way where people think that it's pretty privilege or it's some type of privilege. But it's actually your spiritual rank. Your spiritual rank and the fact that you are anointed or chosen shows I don't have to do what you guys want me to do. If I'm ready to leave and I want to do things my way, people just think like it's not fair. It's not fair you get to leave a toxic relationship and not really know what you're doing. You're just always guided, always lucky, always protected, always favored, divinely favored. You're going to be walking away from so many people that find it incredibly unfair that you get to do things in a different way. People find it, people become unhinged. They don't know how to cope around you because you follow a different set of rules. But if they were really tapped in or did the soul searching or the work, they would know that you were guided by God. You were guided by a higher power. That is the bottom line. Affirm it below. I am guided by a higher power. The bottom line always speaks loudest. That is what you're looking at right now. What is the bottom line? Am I happy here? Do I like this? Is it time to move on? But people feel like, oh my gosh, your expectations are crazy. They're not. A lot of people don't understand what you've been working on behind the scenes, and they don't need to either. It doesn't need to be their business. But again, you're going to get a way sweeter version of yourself that you've really been wanting, and you're going to be looking in the mirror like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe I get to be this every day. I cannot believe I was going to stay in this relationship. I cannot believe I was going to, I don't know. You're going to be calling it like you see it. And as you do that, people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you can't be saying that. You can say whatever you want. You can say whatever you want. And it's not flipping, it's not flopping, it's you changing what you like, what you want, or knowing what you want, being more clear. You're gaining a lot of clarity right now to live a beautiful life. Holy cow. So you are going to have money to get the best of the best, because you're currently making room for that. When we are these millionaires or silent millionaires or whatever type of bag you're trying to secure, you are already manifesting things at a rapid speed, but you again keep these things private, and people can feel like there's something going on with them. They got something in the works. They have something cool going on, and I want to know what it is. You're not telling anybody anything. But there are people that are giving you a load of BS because they feel blocked or they're going through whatever they're going through. You're no longer going to let it block you, and you're going to move on from where you are not satisfied or where you are not content. You are just wanting a more simplified life, and you have clarity finally on how you're going to do that. And that's making all of this space so you can do that, so you can be that, so you can receive that. People that are benefiting from certain things that you give them or do, because I am getting that you are a very generous person. Okay? You are no longer going to be the golden ticket in people's lives. You are no longer going to let people ride your coattails to the finish line, whether they're aware of it or not. Some of them are aware and some of them aren't, or have just become lazy, lackadaisical, or complacent. You're like, I'm going to have to find somebody else to do this. I'm going to have to find somebody else to be this. I'm going to have to find somebody else for the job. You are protected from BS, and you are currently repelling it. So it's showing up loud and clear to you, and you're just protected in this sense. You're also going to be shown people that fight with everyone. People that have been trying to hide this from you. Okay, you could have one or two people. This won't be the case for everyone, so only take this if it resonates. You could have one or two people that have really been trying to hide a version of themselves. And now this is being revealed to you, so you're going to know exactly what to do with that. Because you've been having a feeling, or you've been getting your intuition has been nudging you like, hey, let's find somebody else to do that. Like, these people are mad because you can replace them. That's another bottom line. You can replace them. They're like, oh no, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't do... Yes, I can. Yes, I can. And I will. And I will. And I'll be taking my resources with me. I will be taking my love with me. I will be taking my light, my protection, my guidance with me. So these people, you know, because you're clairaudient, you can hear their conversations as soon as you walk away. You know who's speaking dirt on your name, and there's more to be revealed. There's more to be revealed, and that's why you're coming in swords blazing. I don't need this. People are looking at you crazy. This is like walking into a job and being like, I'm done here. And everyone else like, what do they mean they're done? How are they going to pay their mortgage? How are they going to do this? You already have a plan. This is like you walking into the bank and saying, I'm going to take my money elsewhere. And then being like, huh? Do you have money? Like, you know what I mean? You're like, yeah, a whole bunch of it. It's that giving that pretty woman moment where she walks into that store and she's like, I was in here yesterday and you wouldn't wait on me. She's like, what? Who are you? She's like, you work on commission, right? Big mistake. Huge. I have to go shopping now. These people thought it would be so easy because they thought that you needed them. And at one point you did. But God made you resilient for a reason. Because you are not only learning lessons that are valuable to you and your level up and your growth, but you're also doing this stuff. So there's a lesson in you leaving. There's a lesson in you showing them, I walk right out that door. Because you made the big mistake. You were the walking karma. The walking justice. You're the walking Venus flytrap. I tell you all the time, haven't said this in a while, you are the test, you are the bait, you are the trap. People thought like, oh, they can't leave here, they can never leave here, they'll always have to stay here. They have no idea. They've been trying to put you under a microscope. They've been trying to dissect you. They have no idea what you're capable of. But don't worry, bestie, they're about to find out. They have no idea what you are capable of, but they are about to find out. A great many people have been underestimating you, and it will be their bad, their mistake, and their uh-oh. Mark my words, you nailed it. Whatever you're like, oh, I don't really know if I should do that. There are a couple of things that you've been really indecisive on. And you're like, well, I don't like all this confusion. God is not the author of confusion. Why do I feel like I have decision paralysis? And it's because there's some type of guilt tied to that. Like, well, if you leave here, what are we going to do? And you're like, I don't know. It can't be my responsibility anymore. I can't carry the weight of all of this anymore. So there's a lot going on. You nailed it. And now you see the situation clearly. You're like, I don't know what I was thinking. Because these situations where you were like, I don't know, had you running on fumes. They weren't realizing that once you left and walked away, you were putting in an exponential, I don't know, like a whole bunch of work. This is like your boss thinking that you need them. But behind the scenes, you're an entrepreneur. So when you leave, they're like, huh? They had no idea behind the scenes. Not only were you working hard at the job, but you were working hard off the job. This is why you were always running on fumes, because you were doing both for so many people, or in different circumstances of people that you really cared about. You could have been working with someone and they're thinking like they're God's gift to working with you. And in actuality, you have been correcting their work, putting in more work, investing. You've been doing all of these things behind the scenes, and then they come in acting however, and you're about to show every single scenario. Actually, this is where you haven't been putting in the work. So, riddle me what? Let's look at the timeline here. For real, you really haven't been doing that much. Like you think you've been doing, it's actually been creating this is the bottom line. All of these people have been creating more work for you. And for some reason, you feel drawn to that chaos, or you feel guilty or goaded, or you just feel obligated, and you no longer feel obligated to put in that much work when they don't even see it, they don't even appreciate it, they've been underestimating you the whole time, and you're like, this is like being in a toxic relationship and they don't realize like you've been saving the whole time. They're like, where are you gonna go? Don't worry about it, you're just gonna be able to go. Someone is catfishing you, and someone is not who they say they are. Hold on, I want to get in the next 10 hours or 10 days. In the next 10 hours or 10 days, there is someone who has been catfishing you for a long time. I'm getting maybe 3 to 5 years. You guys let me know. 3 to 5 months or 3 to 5 years. That's what I'm hearing. 3 to 5 months or 3 to 5 years. And they've been showing you like, oh, I'm nice and da-da-da-da. And maybe you've seen some red flags, but you like weren't taking them seriously because of whatever reason. Everyone's circumstances are a little bit different. But guess what? There's still a bottom line. No matter what your circumstances with this person, they blame you. They blame you for things. Oh, yeah. They be blaming you, and now that mask is slipping, and you're seeing like, what do you do for me again? What have you done for me lately? Yeah, you're done running on fumes for these people. Like, you are about to acquaint everybody with the facts. Everybody's been walking around like, oh my gosh, these are the facts. These are the facts of life. And you're like, riddle me what? They're not. They're really not. And it's going to show not only have you been correcting their errors, not only have you been, spinning your wheels, you've been doing their job, your job, and some extra. And you about have had it with that situation. Yeah, this person's been fake enthusiastic with you. Like, their enthusiasm is fake. Them gassing you up is fake. Them being polite is fake. So I guarantee you know who it is. I guarantee you know who it is. So there's a reason why your new life is starting now. The bottom line is because there's something that is supposed to come in for you while this shift is happening. Some of you will know what it is, and some of you won't. There's something that you've been manifesting, and as you look at all the options, you know it's not an option as long as you are in this environment, as long as you are in this relationship. You know whatever option is always off the table. You know that it will be on the table if you aren't around anything toxic where you have to put in all the work and it's not even acknowledged or recognized. Your diligent work is being recognized, and that is why God is setting you up for favor all over your life. It's you making so much money, you're not even going to know what to do with it. Okay, you're going to be making so much money, you're going to have all of this spare time. You're only going to have to work when you feel guided or you feel inspired to. And that is something that's going to take you time to wrap your brain around, because you're always having to do your load of work and then somebody else's as well. You're also being rewarded with a financial gain because of you being this voice for others and encouraging others to stand up. If you guys are an influencer, people are watching your videos, they're watching your content and feeling like, okay, I can do this, I can get up, I can speak, it'll be fine. I love that. Yeah, you are a friend to people that feel like they don't have a voice. People are going to watch your content, they're going to watch how you maneuver, and they're going to feel so inspired. Now, a lot of people will be triggered, but a lot of people will be inspired. You know what it kind of reminds me of? This whole Wizard Liz situation that's like all over the internet. It's like the new Scandival, I feel like. It's crazy because now there's another layer to it if you're watching this to date. And it's the ex-girlfriend, okay? Landon's ex-girlfriend has posted some videos. Ooh, I think I'll share them to members only, because that's where I share like extra content. But now he's like threatening her and like all mad because she's telling her version of the story. And I'm sorry. She has receipts and it's very believable. I really don't care what he says. Like, he could have receipts too, but if you're really listening, you can hear where he could be easily making things up or where his receipts don't line up as they should. Because he's hoping that people are like glazing over things, and ain't nobody glazing over anything right now. So you, in this case, would be like the person that inspires the ex-girlfriend to speak up, because you can kind of tell like this girl does not want to speak up. And it's like you being the person that inspires them to do that. You being the influencer that inspires them to do that. Yeah. Like, you're definitely helping people find their voice in more ways than one. Holy macaroni. The world needs to hear you. You will get paid money, hand over fist, because you are needed by the world. Your voice is needed by the world. You are destined to be this vessel that helps people through addiction, truth, toxic relationships, Those that try to lie on your name, especially publicly or in a in a setting where there's other people, in a setting where there's an audience of any kind, they're about to wish that they never met you. Now, as you could see with the Wizard Liz situation, because that's like a really good example, this Landon cheating thing, he probably thought, I can get away with this. No one's ever going to be the wiser. No one's ever going to find out. Or maybe he did this on purpose so he could publicly embarrass her. Either way, people are out here thinking that they're way too invincible when they're not. And I'm sure he wishes now that everyone's on this little like hate train that he never did what he did. Riddle me what? I bet you he is a narcissist, so he can't handle it. And people might be wondering, like, how's he getting so much action? How's he getting all these tens? He's got money, and it's a game to him. It's like a video game, a toxic one, but to him, he wants to win this game. But Wizard Liz is the Venus flytrap. You know what I mean? So he didn't see, like, yeah, I got away with that, and haha, he could be LOLing in his head. But the bottom line, again, is it's backfiring. You see how she exited stage left immediately when she found out that he cheated and was talking to other people, and you see the chaos ensues. That is a perfect example of you walking, being the sunshine, okay? And then the tower walking right in. You're walking right out the door, okay? You're like boopity 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 boop, and the tower's like, tower's going this way, like it's crazy. This is good. You naturally uncover things that are hidden. You have a gift to help those around the world also uncover things that are hidden. Yeah. These people love blaming you. This is like Landon blaming her, like, and it's your fault. It's your fault. That's what he did with the ex. Like, I cannot believe that he physically put his hands on her. Like, what, bro? He stalked her, put his hands on her. The ex. I don't think he did any of this with Liz, but he did with the ex, and now he wants to give her, like, he wants to involve attorneys and a cease and desist. But you know what I find very funny is she ain't saying allegedly on anything. She ain't really taken down nothing. And if you were really worried or lying or scared of backlash, you would be like, allegedly. And she ain't saying that. So that girl who's speaking out, you can tell that she's trying to find her voice. Was their relationship perfect? Probably not. But, we all can use our discernment. Your words are going to be leaving people, quite literally, confirmation, shook. You are going to be leaving people shook because you become more assertive overnight, and they're like, wait, what's happening? So I'm also going to get into a love message for you because I haven't done that in a while, and I feel like for some of you this might be pertaining to you walking away from an ex, a situationship, a karmic, or a lover. So this part could also pertain to that. You just put it where it goes. You are the star, showing them that their mind games have officially backfired. Your glow up is going to be turning heads everywhere you go. This is the biggest purge of your life. So let's get out some love for those that need it. And I'm not going to do singles or relationship. You just put it where it go and we'll decipher the rest. Okay. So let me get anything not of the light or the divine plan is the ones that welcome here. I must live immediately. Thank you, angels. Thank you, ancestors, and spirit guides. Ooh, within a few days. You're going to do this within a few days. This is something that you've been like, I need to get away from this person. I need to tell them this. What I'm channeling is you could be finding out that you're pregnant and then you made a decision, or you're scared that you're pregnant, or you are wanting to move out. Like there's something in this relationship where you're like, I need to be the lone wolf. This person's only going to cause me more misfortune. They're only going to cause me more issues. Yeah, you know this person is aggressive. You know what they can ignite, and you're not going to encourage them anymore. You know that you have to watch out for their volatile ways, and you're going to show them that you are taking back your power. Okay? For others of you that feel like you're in a healthier relationship, you are becoming more and more vulnerable, or more enthusiastic about being vulnerable with the person that you care about, and being able to tell them, you know, what's on your heart and what's on your mind. Side note for the collective, I forgot to say this. Some things that you're posting is causing other people to copy you, whether it's good or bad. People feel like what they got it going on. So whatever they're doing, I want some of that too. Okay. But anyways, you are bringing this energy to the equation that says, I am excited about this union. I'm excited about this relationship. I don't know what has come over you. So those of you that are happy in your relationship, or you've been feeling like you guys have been in a rut, you're like, there's a spark being ignited for the both of you, not just you. And so if this is your twin flame, your soulmate, this spark is being reignited for the both of you. But what's funny is nothing really stimulated it. Nothing like happened. Does that make sense? Like it's not a fight and then like makeup, you know what? Makeup slipping together. It's, I have all this gratitude for you. I have all this gratitude for you. I want to tell you what's on my heart. I want to tell you what's on my, like, it's crazy. I don't know how to explain it. If you were wondering if this person is your soulmate, this person is your soulmate. Yes, you are soulmates. You have an uncommon bond. You are best friends. You have infinite love for each other. And you've made it through some hard times. So let's get back into those of you that are like, I need to get away from this person. There's something that's going to develop, and it could be this person's aggression. And so that's going to show you like, hey, I really need to be getting. Spirit wants you to know, Holy Spirit wants you to know that you're going to be waking up from this dream. If you feel like, oh my gosh, how did I get here? Why have I been here for so long? Why did I stay? You will be heeding the call. Yep, look, it's time for things to unfold smoothly in your life. And this is for both groups. I know I said I wasn't going to do groups, but here we are. I just read it how I read it. In both groups, it's time for things to unfold smoothly, whether you're the soulmate or you're the one walking away. Whether you're the one that's upset, it's time for things to move the way that you need them to move. And I feel like that's because you're creating space for things to unfold for like how God wants them to. Okay, anything else for love? Okay. There's going to be a celebration where you are recognized as a couple, an anniversary, a birthday. I'm seeing dancing, drinks, eating really good food. I'm also getting something about social media. Maybe someone's making it official on social media. Maybe you guys are going to make some friends. For those of you that are soulmates and don't have a lot of friends, you don't like to let a lot of people butt into your relationship. And yeah, I'm seeing you guys network more, or maybe you two soulmates are going to be working together. But either way, no matter what group you're in, I see you declaring your truth and expressing your truth. It being easier for you to express how you feel. Protesting where you need to protest, being defiant where you need to be defiant, reclaiming your power where you need to reclaim it, and just signing on the dotted line like, this is what it is. You could be serving somebody with divorce papers. You could be serving somebody with a restraining order. You guys put it where it goes. But you are reclaiming your power. I'm getting marriage license or divorce. Okay, you could be signing a marriage license. You could be eloping. Some of you guys could be serving somebody with papers. That either way, things are going to be unfolding smoothly for you because it has to change. You know it has to change. You're at the fork in the road. You know that you can no longer avoid it. You're like, whatever this is, it's love, and I can't avoid it. Whatever this is not love, and I cannot avoid it. So anything can happen, but things are moving in your favor because you represent in this new life opportunities everywhere you turn. And that isn't going anywhere. No matter how many times you roll the dice, no matter how many times you try to sabotage it, it's Fort Knox. It has staying power. Wow. Okay, so let's get advice for the collective. I'm making a mess. Okay, we have comfort, intimacy, inner harmony, and visit. You could be talking to people that you really love, or friends or lovers. You could be talking to them more, like, I want to spend more time with them. It's going to bring you a lot of inner harmony to visit with them, to converse with them. Maybe you're just like, I just want more time with them. I want to have more fun. You're changing your perspective on what's important. You're reprioritizing. You could have watched my video. You're making a complete 180. I'm seeing this tenderness come over you. It feels like the bait and switch. And I'm also seeing you get your mojo back. You're like, ooh, I feel good. I feel confident. I'm telling you, there's a version of yourself that is coming back, but it's way better than ever. Your advice is to best ignore those that are starving for attention. They're going to cry no matter what. Oh my gosh, you look what was in the next card. Go easy on them. Wherever you've been playing hooky because these people make you angry, you know, it could be the family barbecue, it could be work. Whatever you have been avoiding, this is why you're walking away. You're like, I can't keep avoiding these people. I need to figure it out. So yeah, go easy on those that are starving for attention. The tower is going to be bad enough. Doesn't matter if they're crying, stomping, doing whatever. They are going to get dealt with for trying to embarrass you or trying to play you for the fool. Oh my goodness. I am seeing that during this transition in your life, devil energy is going to try to sidetrack you or hope that you're easily distracted. So just be mindful of that, because I'm seeing you really not want to crash and burn. I'm seeing you really be focused, like your head is in the game. You're like, no, nothing can sidetrack me from the direction that I'm taking. I see the wrong way and I see the right way, and I'm choosing the right way. So I love that for you guys. Okay, we have insincere. You're really going to be looking at some people that acted like they were sincere the whole time that are in actuality insincere. And you guys could also be planning a vacation or like a honeymoon or like a trip. Maybe you've been feeling really inspired to take a trip or just run away somewhere. Anything else for the collective? Let's play a little game. Who is your daddy and what does he do? What is the universe, God, the divine? What is unfolding for you? Dr. Lion. So what is unfolding for you? Better health. You've been resilient. You've been in survival mode. Whatever you've been fighting against, you are now going to be going with the flow and feeling like you're going to get better results. You're going to be seeing progress. Who is your daddy? And what does he do? Maybe you've been having to go to the doctor a lot, and now you're not going to have to go to the doctor as much. Maybe you're having to go to the chiropractor, or just different things that have been costing you money or draining you. Yeah, we have a ship. Who is your daddy and what does he do? You are going to have a vacation. You're going to be on the water. You're going to be near the beach. You're going to be near the ocean. Maybe a river. Ooh, who is your daddy and what does he do? You could be building a house. You could be building a house. When is that going to be happening? in the next 7 months, 7 weeks, 7 months, okay? In the next 7 weeks or 7 months, you guys will know how close you are to that timeline. For some of you that are like breaking up, doing whatever, you're like 7 weeks. For others of you, you're like, ooh, I know I have to move this, this, and that. So it'll be 7 months. Mark my words that you will be building a house. Whether it's a home you pick and they're building it, like whatever it is, you'll be building one. Some of you guys might be building like a pool house or a pool. That's going to be for someone. Whoa. Oh my gosh. Hold on, guys. I have to pick that up. We have a postman. Something you're getting ready to send. I'm telling you, it's some type of contract. It's some type of paperwork. You're like, send it. I'm ready to send it. I'm ready to file for the divorce. I'm ready to file something. Maybe you're getting a passport. I don't know. Something's being sent. Ooh. Also hearing that you're getting something in the mail that you're not expecting. Twinkle, twinkle. Okay. Then we have a banker. And what did I tell you guys? You are going to be so rich. It's not even funny. Did you ever even fathom that you could build your own house? A house that nobody ever lived in? That you could have a pool and a waterfall, or that you could have your dream job, or be an entrepreneur, or make your own schedule, wake up when you want to, travel how you want to. This is what type of spiritual bun is in the oven. And you are the baker. Sprinkle, sprinkle. Twinkle, twinkle. Okay, riddle me what is going to be a lot of LOLing, because you're about to be living a good life, a life that you have waited so long for, and you're gonna be like, why didn't I start this sooner? Why did I? That's what okay, so I'm channeling that a lot of the things that you're gonna be embarking on in the next month, you're gonna be like, why did I not start this sooner? Don't be so hard on yourself, okay? You're gonna be like, why didn't I get this sooner? Why didn't I buy that sooner? Why didn't I invest in this sooner? Why did I start working on that sooner? You have plenty of time. You have plenty of time. And see that you're so grateful for this opportunity. And there are several. Say it with me, bestie. Several. There are several opportunities coming in for you. Okay. Thank you. Can I get one more? This one. I am the power that creates abundance and abundance itself. You are the power that creates abundance, and you are abundance itself. You have a direct line to the creator that other people will never understand. They're like, oh my gosh, they act like they're so special. Because you are. Okay, because you are. The more authentic I am to my soul, the more the money comes to me. The more authentic I am to my soul, the more money comes to me. So this is authentic to you, and that's why it feels so good. You're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I do this earlier? I could have been living my best life. It's because letting go of these old timelines, it's not easy. You've been very familiar with them. The universe loves to spoil me with endless riches. I love this. The universe loves this. What did I say? The universe is your sugar daddy. The universe loves to spoil you with endless riches. You could be working with a lot of pink stones right now. I mean, I don't know how many pink stones there are. You could really be working with rose quartz more than ever, because you just want to have all of this self-love for yourself. Or, ooh, if you are not a person that really digs pink, I'm seeing that you've really been getting into pink. Just trying to bring out a more feminine side, that like a softer side. And maybe you're looking around like, oh my gosh, I've got all this pink and I didn't even like that color before. The universe speaks through my intuition, guiding me to the abundance that I desire. Okay, one more. I know I keep saying one more. Okay, can I have one more, please? Pretty please. Okay. Did I not? Listen, Bob the Builder and Barbara's the builders. All the builders in the building. Can we build it? Yes, we can. I am the architect of my fortunes and the universe is the builder. I'm so glad I got one more. I'm so silly. Look at this timeline. This is that new life. New you who this. You're coming out to the other side like, is this paradise? I should have, twinkle, twinkle, I should have been here a long time ago. A long time ago. I am the architect of my fortunes, and the universe is the builder. Okay? The universe is like, what do you want? I got you. You're like, I want a pool, I want a fireplace, I want a 4-car garage, whatever you want, bestie. Okay? I see somebody's like soundproofing a room, building a studio. Bestie, you're gonna be like, why can I not do this sooner? Because so much abundance is getting ready. Like, get ready for the weight of the abundance that's about to be falling on your lap because of the path that you're choosing. Affirm it below. The path that I'm choosing is success. The path that I'm choosing, I am protected. Like, your angels are like, they're painting, okay? Your angels are making sure those walls are painted, that it's the tub that you want, the shower that you like. These things are already being built for you in another dimension. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? These things are already being built for you in another dimension. All you have to do is be ready to walk away from Bobby and Susie and Cindy Lou Who and all the things. And I feel like you're ready. So again, you've been the scapegoat your whole life. And you are the one that's going to say and stand on whatever you need to do. There is so much abundance, success, opportunities coming in for you. You're not even going to know what to do. It's not even going to be funny. Those that feel like they have lost their voice or terrified to speak, you're going to help them, in fact, speak. All right? I love you guys so much. Let me know what's going on in the comments. Tell me everything. Drop your favorite affirmation. Smash the you know what. Hit the bell, you do not want to miss out or be able to not participate in future live streams. What else? Important links are down below. Affiliate links for things in the videos and products that I use. Also, Patreon, okay? Join Patreon. It's exclusive ad-free content. I'm so proud of my Patreon. But yeah, just thank you guys for being here. And I'm sending you so much love. Thank you for letting me be a part of your journey, being a part of your path. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to be your bestie on the internet. And I'll see you guys in the next one.